guys.
So, this is the official start of our trek as we start to make our way up that. It's a beautiful sunny breezy day. It's probably about 70 degrees out here right now. Not a cloud in the sky.
Climbing, climbing, climbing. We're only a little over a mile, but
the music note or the D for desert.
right.
So we're about 1.6 miles in, and I'm going to zoom in for you guys. There's the Scissors Crossing Bridge that we started at. It's probably about 1.6 miles in and a little less than an hour out here, maintaining about a 2.3 mile an hour pace. And it is just a straight climb. After getting up at 4:30 in the morning, taking a 4-hour flight to California, realizing a 2-hour time difference, and hiking 4.7 miles in after a 2-hour car ride from San Diego to Scissors Crossing, we have reached our campsite for the night. It is windy, but it'll do. Today we are going to be doing roughly 10 miles to the water cache and showing you all the beauty, as you can see behind me, of what California and the PCT has to offer. With that said, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's supposed to be up to 80 degrees today, so we're going to be getting started roughly around 8 o'clock this morning and start our journey.
Look at that. Woohoo! Liquid gold, guys. We are running really low. Almost there.
And there is the nectar of the gods. A beautiful water cache to resupply.
Here we are at our second campsite. And just chilling. We put in 10 miles. Not a bad incline, but climbing the whole 10 miles.
Nice little shelter spot last night. Good sleeping. It is a little frigid this morning. No frost, but it's gonna be another beautiful day with blue skies.
Beautiful morning, guys. I'm gonna get day 3 started. Beautiful sunrise.
Today is Monday. It's going to be another 10-mile trek to the next water source, which should be Barrel Springs.
My wife and I really liked watching on the trail was several years ago. Whimsical Woman.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 25th, and I forgot to take a video last night as we arrived at Barrel Springs campground, where there is a water source. So I'm going to capture it this morning as we head on our way to Warner Springs Community Center, where we could probably take a shower, charging stations, and some other stuff. So just want to show you this. This was my nemesis a few years ago. And that bush that you see right in back of it is poison oak. Little word to the wise, even though it doesn't have leaves, the branches itself can get you and get you bad. So be aware of what you have around you when walking on trail and or using the washroom. Today is going to be a great day as we get to see Eagle Rock, which is actually a cool rock formation that looks, you guessed it, like an eagle.
Look at this water source, guys. It's about 4 miles out of Barrel Springs.
We are about 1 mile away from Eagle Rock. And as you can see, I got my awesome lime green cooling rag on. As we are in beautiful sunny blue sky weather, and the temperatures are starting to ramp up on us here. So you always need to pay attention to what's on the trail in front of you. There she is. Pretty way cool. And there it is. Warner Springs Community Resource Center. Hikers, enter here. Nice little oasis for us. They have a charging center. If you need to charge your gear, they have ways to pay and donate if you want to donate. They also have a setup here for washing your clothes with buckets to wash. And believe it or not, the best part of it is they have well-needed showers. Beautiful thing, but priceless when you haven't showered in days or weeks. Every water they have here is potable, so you could actually just drink right out of it and hang your stuff to dry and stay out of the sun. So, Warner Springs Resource Center, definitely HM. So we've now left Warner Springs Resource Center, which was a godsend.
Yes.
We was able to relax, grab some good R&R, a nice shower, and some camaraderie with other fellow hikers. All right, so we have made it to our final destination for today after leaving the Warner Springs Resource Center, where we got out of the hot blazing sun for a few hours and added on an additional 3 miles today, rounding us out roughly at about 11, probably 11.2, which is where we wanted to go anyways. So tomorrow's going to be a bigger day, 15.8, as we make our way to Mike's place. But this is a nice setup. There's Raven in our setup there. I thought we were going to be lucky and have a porta-john, but you definitely do not want to go in there and use that one.
Soaking my feet and Agua Caliente Creek. So beautiful.
Good morning, everybody. We are now back on trail to conquer the 15.8 mile hike to Mike's Place. For those of you that don't know Mike's Place, it used to be an iconic stop along the PCT Way where he provided entertainment, food, water, and a place to put your head down at no additional cost to you. Since then, we've been getting reports that it's almost an abandoned junkyard kind of setup. Still a water source for you. Still a great place to put your head down. But no longer no food and entertainment there for you. So hey, it is break times. 5 miles in on a 15-mile day today. Had an opportunity to check our weather for the next couple days. It's changed yet again. Looks like today is only going to be a high of 65, and tomorrow is going to be a high of 62. And Friday, the day we come off, is only going to be a high of 58, but no rain. Woohoo! Knock on some wood.
Yeah, it looks like the rain is on Saturday, right?
Rain's on Saturday. Hopefully that doesn't shift again, but went from being in the 80s to being in the 60s. A lot better hiking weather now. Let's show you this tree for one reason. It's because it makes beautiful pine cones the size of your hand, or in this case, almost the size of your foot.
You can see, guys, it's been a gradual incline all day. See the incline right there? We have felt it, man. It has been a butt burner for sure. So it is almost noon. We're getting hungry. We're thinking we're going to take a break right at that big rock right there.
Raven decided to take her shoes and socks off and do some stretching.
Yep.
Because it's been an uphill trek for the last 9 miles. But we got some shade. Got out of the sun. Had a back rest. Flew in a masseuse. Got a massage. Yeah, right. But yeah, got some food in us. Got a little bit of beverage in us. Took about an hour break. And we got 6 more miles to go. I don't know how long it's been since Mike's been out here, or if it's he will end up being out here later in the later months. He used to cater to hikers, but he has an oasis for us out here, which is a huge godsend and blessing. If you look over there, there's a sign that says water, which is liquid gold out here. It's cold inside of the ground. Just needs a little filter and you're good to go. There's one of our fellow hikers out here. And here's Mike's shack. With every year PCT hikers come through, he puts them on a wall. Class of 23, class of 24. And that just actually kind of shows Trail Angel Mike Sky Ranch right there. It's been a grueling 15-mile hike today, which was all uphill to Mike's Place. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. All right, so we are now leaving Mike's place on Thursday, March 27th.
Yep.
Heading out to mile marker 137 to get water, and then another 3 miles to 140 to get to our campsite for our last remaining night out on trail. Snow-covered mountains, guys. All right, so we are roughly 10 miles in on our 13-mile day, and we've come to Tule Spring, which you'll see is a 1/4 mile down that gravel road, but yet the trail's over here. Now we need to go down to the spring today because our journey tomorrow, which will be a hair, I believe, under 12 miles to get to Paradise Valley Cafe, is another hike all uphill with no water.
Dry, guys. Nothing in there.
So we made it to the Tule water source spigot, and it is dry as a bone. So as you see Raven over there, we're trying to get this beautifully mucky water, which if you zoom in on it here, you can see that it's moving. So it's just the mud and muck underneath it. But we're definitely not going to be able to camel up with like 4 liters of water.
Well, guys, we're putting Sawyer to the test. Check out that water. That is the murkiest, dirtiest water we've ever had to filter. But we're desperate. There it is, guys. Nice and clear. Alright, guys, this is the cistern at 139.5. And there is water in there. I don't know if you can see. There is growth. It's just stagnant water. So I am glad that we got it where we were at. Even though it was murky, it was flowing. So this is stagnant. We are passing on this.
So I don't know if you can see. Ladies right there. They're heading off trail to go to a place called Mr. D. Benedetti's, who is a trail angel, who is offering water, barbecue, Wi-Fi, medical need if needed, drinks, toilet, and camping, which is 7/10 of a mile off from where we're at. We're at 139.7. For us, it's not worth it. For through hikers, any opportunity for something cold to drink and a clean toilet to sit on, they'll take it. So we finally made it to our destination. That's us right there. After doing a almost 14-mile day today, compared to the 15 that we had yesterday. It was another good day, not as grueling as it was before, but nonetheless, long day. There's Raven. We're waiting for our food. She's the chef today, cooking up our stuff. That's her tent. But you can see how many big rocks we got all the way around our tent because the winds up here are relentless. Right now they seem to be calming down. But we do have a beautiful view. It's the last one we're going to see as we are done tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, March 28th. and we are starting our final trek up to Paradise Valley Cafe, which should roughly be about 11.3 miles from where we stayed last night. As you can see from the weather, I just checked it and it does not show any rain in the forecast, but yet it is misting on us right now. This is the first time we've had mist on our entire trip. It is 45 degrees and feels like 36, and we're about to get started at about 7:15 this morning. So about 8/10 of a mile in. This is definitely not in the forecast. I'm gonna sneak around Raven here. Sorry, Rave. But today's gonna be about, I believe, a 2,000 foot elevation gain over a period of 11 miles. It's been gradual so far. It's just, we're getting wet. It's been the only day that we've gotten rained on, so I'm not complaining. You can see all the condensation dripping on Raven's down hood, because she doesn't have a hood on her puffy, so she actually bought that for cold nights. How does it work?
It's working good.
It's working good.
I actually do have a hood on my puppy this time around, but I got double. So it's working good. It's perfect. Love it. One of my luxury items on this trip. So.
Rain's finally stopping. Yeah. Want to catch my beautiful Raven coming up to me.
Oh, thank goodness I missed the rain.
First smoochy smoochy.
So beautiful.
Hey, a rainbow. Stay right there. See it?
No. Where is it? A rainbow! Yay! Alright guys, break time. We're in about 5 1/4. And we thought we'd eat something. We got some major hiker hunger kicking in. So that water you saw that we collected yesterday, we also boiled it. Now we're gonna boil it for some tea. So this is our break spot, out of the wind. And we got a variety of tea bags, guys, because they don't weigh next to nothing.
8.6 miles in, guys. Taking the last little beauty that we have in and cherishing it.
All right, guys, so just walking along the power lines now. We just ran into a thru hiker who already made his way to Idlewild, came to the cafe, said it was delicious, said there is no way of hiking to Idlewild, it's just dangerous. The roads are pretty scary, so you do have to get a ride if you plan on going further than the cafe into Idlewild. So that's the info, that is the update.